Hello Libra and welcome to your November 2022 reading. So, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about this month. The first card that we have is the Queen of Swords. So there it is, your own way of perceiving things, seeing things, filtering through your wisdom, what is being told to you, brought to you, presented to you, and so on. After that, we have the Five of Swords and the Lovers in reverse. So the Lovers upright, it's all about making a decision, an inspired decision in balance with all the parts of us, inspired by greater than us, and so on. And the Five of Swords, this is when we can actually use our wit, our knowledge to win, to succeed, strategize, succeed, very lawyer-like attributes of winning. But usually when we have the Five of Swords, the wisdom behind it is to, okay, let's make a step here, and do I really want to win? Or should I just let them fight for the bones that are left and just go towards my happiness and my fulfillment? So here, there's going to be maybe that ambivalence this month, where these two aspects will be presented to you. The last card is the Knight of Swords in reverse. Now, the Knight of Swords in reverse, this would be, it can be like evading impulsiveness, or just, like, if it would be something like that, this would be like, I can be so harsh and destroy you completely just because I want to be right. Here, well, maybe, okay, we're going to step back on the impulsiveness here. Under the Queen of Swords, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So the moment where Six of Swords would be, we're able to turn the page on our old pains and sorrows and grievings and, choppy waters kind of thing, and actually use our willpower to move from it when our mind reaches Christic consciousness, harmony, beauty. That's the Six of Swords. So it is there, but it's in reverse. So we're not quite ready, maybe at the beginning of the month, to turn the page on a situation. Okay? Under that, Eight of Cups, 10 of Cups in reverse. There's like a reluctance to let something go, okay? Even though letting it go would actually bring us to a level of peace, serenity, emotional fulfillment higher than what we've experienced, it's almost like we're not quite ready for it yet. Under the Five of Swords and the Lovers would be like that decision to be able to do it, but we're kind of, all the elements are there, they're just in reverse, they're just like on a hold. We have the Chariot and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So here, this is kind of good, the Seven of Cups in reverse, because this is not letting ourselves be blurred by our projections of our emotional traumas and dreams and dramas and things like that. Not letting that be what we rely on. With the Chariot, there's this, okay, now I am moving past here. I am actually basing myself on what is my aspiration really? What do I want out of all of this? And am I aligned in it? Under that, we have the Four of Pentacles, the world, and the emperor. So this is very interesting because, I mean, the lovers should be upright at this point to have all of this. Um, because you're finishing a cycle here, a cycle of things that you used to hold on to super tight, and your masculine side was maybe gung-ho on holding on to these things, making the types of decisions based on these things, based on whatever you're not letting go and letting behind you. Okay? Now you're going to finish that cycle this month, Libra. Under the Knight of Swords in reverse, I have the Knight of Pentacle upright and the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacle in reverse. The Knight of Wands upright, that's good because there's like a part that is continuing, a grounded part, a resolvement, and then the other knights here that would be more, like swords and wands. This is the knights that are masculine. This is the knights that are like going head on, fearlessly, and so on. They're in reverse. So maybe resolving certain spontaneous aspects that you had of maybe compensating with things, or making rash decisions in reaction instead of decision. Okay, the Ten of Pentacle in reverse, this is talking of the insecurity, on the instability, on the not lasting aspects of our empire. So there's like a regard on this. I think you're going to finally turn the page and let go of certain aspects that were preventing you from pursuing, going forward in a strong, solid manner. Let's clarify this for you, Libra. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Libra for November 2022. All right. Well, ooh, okay. Queen of Sword. Why is the Queen of Sword like this? We have the Five of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse, like here. And we have the Nine of Wands. Right away, that tells me that you're looking at what is in front of you, filtered by the grievings, the sadnesses, the lens of loss, and the wounds that you've had. And it's like, oh, my whole story of all the dramas and the pains and the hardship that I went through, and I'm looking at what is in front of me through this. And again, we have, that's pretty hard to do. There you go. The two same cards. You're looking at what is in front of you, you cannot see the beauty, the joy in what is in front of you. Some of you, something really awful happened, and you're not, it doesn't pass. You can't swallow it, Libra. It could have happened last month, it could have happened 20 years ago. The thing is that right now, something that you haven't swallowed that prevents you from actually being completely in your power, in your success, in your movement forward, because it alters the way you're perceiving things, how you're perceiving reality, what you're rejecting and what you're accepting. Hint, the Queen of Swords is being influenced by that, and you're not letting it go. Let's look at the Five of Swords. And there, in this case, the Five of Swords would be, I have a huge file that proves that I am right not to trust you, not to trust life, not to trust the universe, to prove that men are assholes, or that, whatever, okay? It's all personal to each one of us. But the Five of Swords, this is when these arguments are so smart and undeniable that we can cut our own legs with it. The Lovers asks of us to, in our elements from which we make our deductions and so on, it asks of us to be inspired by higher than us, not by what we see and what we know and what we've known until now. That's why, see, the feminine is looking at her angel, and the man is looking at her, because our masculine is going to be inspired by an inner feminine that is connected to the divine, that has a vision of this reality that is not based on our story, but that is based on the cosmic perspective of things. And here I have the Four of Wands and Temperance. This month, you will be ready and have the opportunity. Many of you maybe will see the 1111 very connected to the Four of Wands, to cross the threshold from this is reality, this is all I can experience, and that's it, to, well, maybe I can arrive somewhere where my reality is that things are all upright. I'm celebrating. There's nothing hidden. There's nothing out there to destroy me, and so on. Okay? But for that, you needed to be ready emotionally to be able to look at life that way. And even more, to make the decision to actually cross that threshold and go join these people that celebrate. Knight of Sword in reverse. So maybe, the people that wronged you. Here we have the King of Pentacle. Could be a King of Pentacle that wronged you, but we have the Knight of Pentacle reversed this time, and we have the Queen of Cups reversed. Maybe at the end of the month you won't be quite ready yet to find the solution, secure yourself, speak for your worth, everything that King of Pentacle would be about. Queen of Cups in reverse, and she's completely overwhelmed by her emotional baggage. Okay. A Knight of Pentacle in reverse, well, he's already slow, so that he's stopped at that point. And it's all about our growth, okay? I'm bringing the seed that is me, and I am, he's going to finish by getting where he's supposed to go, but right now, the growth is stopped. Knight of Swords in reverse. If he would be upright, he would speak his truth. There it could be reacting. Okay, so here there's like a warning or a danger, because you're finishing something, you're releasing something, but maybe when you're going to release it, my beautiful Libras, maybe you might put to their place in a reaction manner some things in your life. Okay, so maybe we should just be careful about that for now, as it is shown now. Let's see here, 6 of Swords in reverse. We have the 8 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So what I have a hard time letting go, you might say, that I have a hard time turning the page on, that I am holding on to, is something that I invested, something that I put energy and I grown in, and that probably resulted in a disappointment and a sadness. 10 of Cups. Oops. Yeah, they're repeating. That seed did not move forward. That seed did not bring success. It mostly torn apart. So you're entering the month of November with this very present within you. Okay? And like I was saying, some of you it just happened, and others of you maybe it's an old story that's going to come to the surface. Okay? But it doesn't pass. I'm not swallowing that one. I'm not digesting it. I'm still burping it. It's still there. And I'm still filtering everything through these lenses. Okay? Let's look here at the 7 of Cups and the Chariot. 7 of Cups being in reverse. 7 of Swords. Okay. And here we have the Moon in reverse. This is really, this month, it's almost like the universe is going to push you to let go of it. It's going to try and push you to let go of it so that you can retake your power, so that you can reopen the possibility frame matrix of happiness and fulfillment, and not close it completely saying, no, it doesn't exist. Here's the proof. You see what I mean? Let's look at the world here with the Emperor and the 4 of Pentacles, because that is done. The world is there. Well, it kind of came like this. I don't even know if it's upright or not. You probably by watching it. But anyway, there's a need, and this one is in reverse. There's a need to let it go, so that you can finish this cycle, so that you can free your divine masculine to bring back security, abundance, engagement in your life, so that he can continue to garden and to grow your life. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Empress, 4 of Swords. So, okay, getting out at the end of the month here. We're gonna maybe get out of the I'm repassing my old sadnesses and my old resentments and things like that. This is the whole goal of this month for you. You know, we're gonna enter it's the month of November, the month of the dead. And a good part to remember the dead is to, at the end, leave with the good they gave us, with the beauty, the jewels of their presence in our lives, and let go of the resentments or the what hasn't happened or the sadness of losing their physical presence, and the kind of deciphering and finishing with just the light and the beautiful. That's why we will light candles, so that the light of what was remains, and the rest can go back into the ground to serve as nourishment, be decomposed and serve as nourishment for the next to come. And I think here, this is like a grieving process of not just people. For some of you, it's going to be people, but for others of you, it will be about the things that did not happen, the things that did not work, so that you can really pull the wheat and then release the rest. And, some often, the more you advance in age, the more you have people close to you that did pass, your parents and friends and situations that had beautiful seeds, but that finally just did not come true. And so the art of being able to continue by extracting what did come through, like in a character that was immensely flawed, let's say, a parent, immensely flawed, but that had, even if that person did not use it to its best use, probably had great qualities. Well, these great qualities, when you're able to decipher what is good to what was bad, once you're able to see them, they become part of you. They become part of your richness. But when you only focus on the bad part and how they lived their life, the mistakes they made, and so on, you never get to have the jewel of their presence. And this is an exercise specifically for the month of November, specifically for the Scorpio month. And I think this is what you're going to go through, Libra, this month. Let's look at the 10 of Pentacle. And there you go, I finish on death. And here, I think it's going to be time to release what is no longer growing, what is no longer blooming. We have to let it go so that it can be purified and transformed. And shall we keep only the beauty of it? So this is a process of grieving, and we have it right at the beginning here. The process of grieving, and how it, through that process, it will change your perspective of life, your perspective of where you're going and what is important to you. So on that, my beautiful Libras, this is wonderful, because at the end, it's wonderful. I mean, this is the way to do it. At the end here, you're going to remain with the eternal life, beauty, unconditional here of the Empress. That's what's going to be left at the end. So, on this, I am sending you all my love and light, Libra. If you want a private reading, in the description below, there's a website. You go there. All the information is there to book a reading, the schedule, and all of that. You pick your date. It's always going to be like 3 weeks maximum in advance. Also, thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And of course, on the new moon, I do a little ceremony to give you back. Apart from this, I am sending you all my love and light for the month of November, Libra. And I'm also sending my heart and my thoughts and light to all of you that are fighting for basic rights, for common sense, consciousness, and may the light prevail.